Okay. Here we go. We do. Can you hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right. Okay, crew. We are 1 day out, 2 days in. So like I said before, this would be a tough 3 days, and we're on day 3. So manage your expectations for your performance, right? We're gonna brush into this real quick, you guys. It's a 5-minute warm-up and we're gonna go. I'll put you on my clock here. You're gonna have 2 minutes just to run, bike, or row. I'll talk about the workout while you're doing it. And it's pretty simple. As long as you're moving for the beginning, run, bike, or row. My clock starts in 3, 2, 1, you're on. And if you're like, I don't have a place to run, bike, or row, it's pretty simple. Just move somehow. This is a revisit workout. We've been chipping away at the top 3 workouts that have been the most challenging for us during the first shutdown, and this is number 3. It's 10 400-meter efforts, and I hope you're listening here, because this will give you yes, my audio is working. Sorry, Paul, I think everyone can hear me, so it must be a Paul issue. Yep. So, again, there's 10 400-meter efforts, and those 400-meter efforts are done in 2 minutes or less. Manage expectations. It's 0.25 if you're going to run, 400 if you're on the row. If you're on the bike, it's 2.5 times that. I'll let you figure the math out. You got 1 minute to keep moving here. And then there's, every 2 minutes, there's a 2-minute effort, some sort of a combination of kettlebell or body weight activities. Kettlebell swing, a push-up, a squat, a sit-up, a burpee. And I will walk you through this, you guys, every single step of the way, every second. But we're gonna just really quickly warm up, and in the next couple minutes we'll touch on all of these movements here.
I gotta switch it to meters.
Yeah. Did you get it, Lynn?
I have no idea.
I'll switch it for you. Or you can watch 0.25 on the miles.
Oh, right.
Yep. Either one. Okay, guys. So, come on off. Okay, here's all I want you to do. I'd like for you to, and you can follow along with Lynn, please count 5 air squats, and she has a target out. If you want to find a target to touch, that's great. If you're like, no thank you, I'll just squat, totally fine. I'm not going to talk a lot about mechanics here. You're doing 5 of them. Make sure the whole foot's on the ground, the knees are driving out. Yep, Janelle, Greg, good. Jay, where's Catherine? She should be there with you. When you're done, do 5 push-ups and make this the most efficient variation of a push-up that you can. Bent knee kipping, fine. All of it's free game here. When you are done with that, do 5 sit-ups. Do 5 regular sit-ups, then stand up and do 5 burpees. 5 burpees. We're touching on all of these 5 elements that we're going to use in the workout. Yep. And then when you're done, swing your kettlebell 5 times. Yep. Good. And I do apologize, it's a quick warm-up, and we're right into the workout here. So when you're done with your 5 burpees, go through, count 5 inchworm and 5 dynamic hamstring swing on each side. Again, you can follow along with Lynn as you kind of go through the warm-up, but it is 5 burpees and then 5 kettlebell swing. And forgive me, I'm getting technical issue text messages from people. I'm just going to take my time and answer those while you guys do your inchworm. and then 5 per side of a dynamic hamstring swing. And forgive me, I wear many different hats here, and I'm the IT guy right now and the coach. So just trying to get this figured out here. Okay, when you're done, you ready to roll? I mean, whatever, right? Yeah. So, all right, crew. Again, manage expectations on this.
Okay, sweet. I'd rather do meters.
Okay, hold on one second, guys. See that button that says change units?
Oh, right here.
Yep, hit that. There you go. Now it's on meters.
Okay.
Yep, you're good. All right, crew. Here's how this works. I'm going to give you 2 minutes, and in 2 minutes, you need 400 meters, okay? Very simple. In 2 minutes, you need to have 400 meters done. And when you're done with your 400 meters, right away, I'll just tell you one at a time, you're gonna do 50 kettlebell swings, and you'll have 2 minutes to do 50 kettlebell swings. Okay? If there's questions right now, unmute. All you need to know are those 2 things. Okay? So 400 meters, 50 kettlebell swings. We're good, right? Okay. Clock rolls in 10 seconds. 400 meters in 2 minutes. We've worked on this type of thing before, so it's no surprise. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and go. This first one will kind of help you set expectations for what pace needs to be. And Lynn, I think it's going to have to be like 7.5 miles per hour. I don't know, you're on kilometers. So what is that, like 12 kilometers or something? 11, yep, something like that. If you're rowing, this has got to be close to a 2-minute 500 split, something in that range. You know, if you're on the assault bike, I'm guessing that it's somewhere around 18 miles per hour, in that range, something like that. You've got 80 seconds to go. And again, this first one is going to kind of help you understand, you know, what kind of work is going to go into this. And if you've been following along for the past 2 days, crushing workouts, and no doubt about it that you are sore, so manage your expectations and fatigue. So you have 1 minute, crew, to just get there. You have 1 minute, you guys, to try and get to your 400. And then there's no transition, I want to warn you, and this starts off right in your face. The worst thing is the 50 kettlebell swings. And then after that, it's sort of downhill, kind of. But I just want you to manage your expectations. You're going to come off of this really hot here. Good. Will, it's 400. So yeah, 400, and that was either a fast row or you only did 300. 20 seconds left to the top. Okay, got it. 15 seconds, good. Dawn's off, good. Tammy's off and waiting. And in 10 seconds, you guys, we're gonna roll. 7 seconds. Clock rolls in 3, 2, 1. This is 50 kettlebell swings. And again, what I'm telling you is, that's good, Pat. You know, this is as hot as it gets. Yep, and if you can, try and swing that kettlebell overhead. Yeah, that's good. And Jen, see if you can get a little bit of height to that. So you get it over your head. There you go. Yep. And again, I'm telling you, you know, manage what you're doing here as long as you understand, like, it's not like this. It is not, there's not that much heat to this except for in the beginning. So when you are done with this, again, with no reprieve, you'll go right into your 400 meters, okay? This starts quickly, it moves along pretty quickly. There's some built-in recovery that you have to buy. It's not free, right? So for example, if I can get my 50 kettlebell swings done early, I buy myself some rest. There's only a couple opportunities inside of this to do that. We're headed into a 40-minute session, and like I said, manage your expectations because you've been burning a lot this week. There's 45 seconds to go, you guys, and everybody is still working. And some of you may choose to break this. Paul, you can't rest that much. Here we go. Good. Go on, Ann. Yep. And then you're right back to work if you're going to break. You saw how Lynn did it. Good. There's 30 seconds left here. Will, hang on there. Yep, hoping that you can make this. I'll move out of the way so you can see my clock, but I'll walk you through it. There's 20 seconds to go, you guys. And here's the issue. Good job, Lynn. Here's the issue. You got to go right back into your 400. If I were you, it's free to say, I'm going to just let this roll, right? Yep, no resetting. 5, 4, 3, hop on and go. 2, 1. You're up now. Okay, I'm telling you, that's as much heat as you're going to get in this workout, okay? The next thing, your 2 minutes, 400 meters, the next thing is you're going to go through, and I want you to do 50 push-ups in 2 minutes, 50. Not to be confused with 1-5, it's 50 push-ups in 2 minutes. And it is quite a battle to manage this 400. You'll start to see that out of these 400s, there's some that are harder after the kettlebell swing, for example. There's some that are going to be easier. So on this one, what I would encourage you to do is dig into it, because some of them are going to be easier, okay? That was a hard shot, those 50 kettlebell swings in 2 minutes. This next one is much easier. So dig into this 400 and then we'll come out of it, and there's a chance for you to buy back some recovery on 50 push-ups. Well done. So 45 seconds to go. Everybody's still working. There's not a single person on here. Not a single person on here is finished. Everybody is still working. There's 30 seconds here, you guys. 30 seconds. And again, keep going. I'm just still receiving some text messages with technical issues. Just click on the link. Okay, here we go. There's 15 seconds. Well done, Lynn. Okay, Lynn's off, and she's ready to start here. She's going to grab a quick drink, and then she's going to get in on this. There's 3, 2, 1. These are 50 push-ups, you guys. 50 push-ups, and you can see she's just getting right to work. If I were you, I would use the efficiency of this. So I would use the efficiency of this and just go, right? These are 50 push-ups. Yeah, that's perfect, Maureen. I will help you kind of make your way through this. But those are great. Yep, you'll need 50 of them if you can crank 50 of those out. Good, and I'm just speaking to you guys individually, each person. For example, if you can't do a push-up and you have your kettlebell, do a deadlift. Totally fine. I'll help you through this, and don't be afraid to unmute and ask me if you need some specific assistance here. There's 90 seconds left. If I were you, I would be kipping, rolling, worming, kicking off the ground to be as efficient with this as I possibly can. And there's 1 minute and 10 seconds left. So again, trying to buy back some recovery here, I think, is really important. It's a good way to look at this. There's 1 minute to go right here. Excuse me. Okay, good. 50 seconds left. Everybody's still working. Nobody's up and out of this. Okay, everyone's still putting the work in here. And now that you have a taste of what's going on here, good, Doug and Abby, well done. Now that you have a taste, right, so Lynn bought herself 30 seconds of rest. That's what I'm talking about. So now you have a taste of how does this roll. You can either buy in and compete, or you can be like, quarter mile, whatever. I'll do 0.12 or whatever. Clock rolls in 15 seconds. But if you do want to stay with this, follow along with Lynn. She'll lead you through. There's 10 seconds to go, guys. And this is 400 meters. This one's going to be easier. It was all upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Good. 2 minutes to get this done. So there's 2 minutes. And we'll just keep rolling through this. And I want to give you a heads up. I know you're working at this. This is like work, but sustainable work, right? So it's not like white hot heat, okay? This is just warm. It's all good right now. When you're done here, and this is what I was talking about, like on the push-up, there's reprieve. Next, you're gonna do 70 air squats in 2 minutes. There's no rest there. You're gonna take this all the way up, and you're gonna touch on the 2-minute mark. If you want to, you can go over the 2 minutes on all of this, and you just play a game of catch up, okay? Yes, Janelle, I hear ya. Janelle's letting us all know. She's doing it out of order, but she's only doing it out of order because she is sharing with Greg, and they're in the same household. So one is rowing, one's squatting. I got you. I saw that from the beginning, but thanks for letting us know. There's 40 seconds left. I love it. There's 35 seconds left, you guys. And we'll get to the top. You'll make this one. Go on, Lynn. Come on. Okay. So Lynn's there at the 400 mark. Good job, guys. And next, there's 2 things out of this training session that are tough to do, like hot type heat. The kettlebell swing and the air squat. 70 air squats in 3, 2, 1, you're on. So this is 70 air squats, and Lynn has picked a target. Hip crease goes below the knee if you can get there. Again, you own the position. I don't need to talk about mechanics. Everyone that I see in front of me understands this. Toes are forward, the knees are driving out, the back is flat, the feet are evenly pressured on the ground so the heel never comes up. Just the basic position of squatting. Simple. 90 seconds. This is going to take you all the way up to the end of this 2 minutes. And it stays hot because your legs are going to be very fatigued, and then you're going to have to cover 400 meters again. Now, if you can hang on, after the 400 meters is 30 sit-ups. And again, a chance for you to buy back some of your recovery that you will need. So it's interesting how that works. You guys have about 1 minute and 5 seconds to go, 65 seconds. And if you are going to rest, it's a 2 count, 1, 2, and then you're going right back into this, okay? There's 1 minute, 50 seconds to go, you guys. And, get yourself to the 30 mark and then crank out 2 sets of 10, however you want to play along. Good job, Lynn. 45 to go, guys. Okay, there's 30 seconds here on this, and 25 seconds, and some of you are gonna, again, as you get close to this, if you want to play along, you can go like, hey look, I'm gonna go over the 2-minute cap on this, and then I'll have to catch up on my 400 meters. Otherwise, if you hit 70, very well done. In 7 seconds, we're on for our next 400. This will be followed by 30 sit-ups. So you're on. If you can find a way to make it through this, again, if you can find a way to make it through this effort right here, what's going to happen is your 30 sit-ups, you're going to give you a chance to get like 45 seconds or 40 seconds of rest. So again, looking at this from an endurance standpoint, yes, there's a lot of work that goes into this, a lot of work. But the good news is none of it is that type of work where it's like, you got to get this done in 30 seconds, or those minute sprints that we did on Monday. You want to talk about white hot heat? That's white hot heat, okay? This is just mild and warm. This is nice, because you've got time to catch up. There's time to make mistakes and catch back up. There's 65 seconds, you guys, and we're almost to the halfway mark on this whole training session. If you can kind of hang in there, it's 2 rounds of everything. Yep, so 30 sit-ups is what is coming up in 45 seconds, but I really feel like this is probably the hardest 400. The hardest 400 because you're coming off of all that lower body work. Everybody's working on it, nobody's off. Good, some of you are going to scale this and that's totally fine. There's 25 seconds, you guys, 25 seconds, 20 seconds now. Well done. Good job. Lynn's there. Will, I see you coming off. Paul's there. So we're getting some people coming off, just so you know. Dawn, thank you. Good. So 30 sit-ups starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is 30 regular sit-ups. Well done, Will. Go ahead. Yep. So 30 regular sit-ups, you guys. Good. Ann's coming onto it. Yep. Paul G. Let's go. There you go. Good. Jen, can't see you, but I'm assuming you're putting the work in right now. Tammy, well done. Yep. Good work, crew. There's plenty of time, and like I said, you'll have a chance to give yourself some rest here. Good, and we have a great group. I just took a picture of you guys. Okay, there's 15 seconds till we get to the top of this. A minute and 15 seconds, I'm sorry. Minute 15 seconds, sorry. A minute 15 seconds till we get to the top. And there you go, right? So you can buy yourself a whole minute of rest here if you want to put the work in. 30 of these. And then 400 meters, then 30 burpees. That closes out the first round, okay? Lynn, you good?
Yeah.
All right. Minute to go. Yep, Pat, well done. Pat's up and working. Will, all set. Dawn, that's it. Laura, you're ready. Tammy, Susan's good. All right, guys. Clock rolls in 35 seconds. So you have time, there is time, shake the legs out. This is probably the biggest chunk of rest that you get. So again, figure out how you want to tackle this and then manage it here.
We appreciate it.
15 seconds, that's right. You guys, 10 seconds and we're on. And what's going to happen here is you will go into your 400 and then 30 burpees. And then we take it to the top. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Yep. So what's great about this is that those of you who are fit, those of you who are fit enough, you can recover inside of that 30 seconds. And then all of a sudden what happens is you can tackle your 400 meters, your quarter mile, and you're better. If you're lagging a little bit, it's tough to recover. Maybe we need to put a little bit of work in, which we will do. There's 90 seconds left. And by this time, you know, right, like your eyes go up at the minute mark, and you're like, okay, am I at my, 0.12 or am I halfway or whatever it is. And that kind of tells you, helps you gauge where you're at. I always say this, like, it doesn't make any sense just to go for 2 minutes. You've got to have something out there that you're chasing, right? That's good. That's competing, and you want to be competitive with this. You have a minute to go, and what's going to happen is you're going to do 30 burpees, and then we're going to turn around and we're going to repeat everything. It's 2 rounds of this work. You know kind of where the buttons are that are really uncomfortable, and that's the kettlebell swing and the squat. Everything else is manageable. And all you're trying to do is buy yourself back some recovery. There's 30 seconds to go. Good. Yep, go on, Maureen. There's 25 seconds to go. 20 seconds. And if I were you, I would take it all the way to the 400 meter mark, even if it means you roll it right up to the 2 minutes. This is 30 burpees. Okay, you guys, this is going to be 30 burpees here in 2 minutes. Clock rolls in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And we're on right here. So you'll need 30 of these burpees. I do believe there's a chance to get yourself 20 seconds or so of rest if you're willing to work at this. Yep, that's fine, Maureen. I like it. Squat jump in place of burpee, totally fine. If you've got an upper body issue, you could pick any lower body or core activity to do. Good. We have 30 of these burpees, 30 of them. Well done. Go on, Pat. Good. So even to close out 30 burpees, your pace has to be steady. It can't be the type of burpees where you kind of come up at the top each time and put your hands on your legs. It's like I get to the top, I go right back down, and just kind of working my way through these. Good. Yep, and again, you can follow right along with Lynn. She's going to buy herself, 15, 20 seconds of recovery by the time she's done here. Taking us right back into the top of this. Right back into the top, you guys. So in 65 seconds, we're moving on. In 65 seconds, it's time to go, and we'll take this to the top. Good. That's it. Jay, well done. Ann, good. Good to see you joining us this morning. Well done, crew. Yeah. Lynn, you've got 35 seconds to go. And again, I think what's going to happen here is we'll have, 15, 20 seconds of additional rest here. Now we're going to roll into the top of this. It's 400 meters. So this now becomes a 400-meter effort again with your 50 kettlebell swings. Okay, this is probably the toughest turnaround right here, you guys, going off of the burpees into the 400. Clock rolls in 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, you're up and going. And I realize that's hard, but if you can get through this, the kettlebell swing in the next 400, you're good. Yep, start in on it. Yep. If you are just hopping on your row, your bike, or your run right now, you're 10 seconds behind, you have a choice. You can either make it up, okay, or you can scale this down. But if you want to try and play along on this first one, because this is where most of you are falling off, then you'll have a chance to catch up. You can catch up. It's just going to take you, you're not going to catch up right away. You'll catch up when you have that 30 seconds of rest on, the sit-ups or the push-ups, or another place that you can buy back some reprieve. Get through this, push on it a little bit. I would lean into this piece a little bit, just because I can tell you that the hardest turn here is going from your burpee to your run to your kettlebell swing to your run, and then there's some rest. So we've got a little 6-minute span here where it's going to be somewhat painful. A minute left to go. Good job. In 45 seconds, you guys, you're going to come off. In 45 seconds, you're going to come off. And I'm sorry, you're going to grab your kettlebell, you got to do 50 kettlebell swing. It's really, really tough. It's a tough set of 50. I want to frame the expectations. Jen, you're off that bike already? All right, okay. There's 15 seconds here, guys. 15 seconds, and we're going to roll. Good, come on, Paul. Good, Lynn's off. Will's ready, Jen's ready. Ricky's set. Pat, you're there. Here goes the clock, you guys. That's the top. Good. If you have to manage this, you'll do it best by starting in on your kettlebell swing and get to 20. Get to 20 and then reassess. Don't think of anything else except for getting through 20 kettlebell swings. And after you hit 20, you can make a decision as to what you want to do. But I would commit to saying, hey, look, I'm going to swing this thing 20 times. Good. Yep, that looks right. Good job. So everybody's working. No one's broken yet. Everybody's working on this kettlebell swing. It's great to see. Pat, quick rest here. Yep, hang on and then go again. There you go. So Pat rested for 2 seconds and then he went right back into it. See if you can somehow hang on to it. Get to 20, and then what happens if I go to 30? Just see what happens. Each time, just kind of commit to these small goals that you can try and get to. Good job, Jen. It's going to be a short rest here, Jen, and then you're going to pick it up and go again. Go on, Paul. Yep, there you go. You got to go right back into it. It's the only way to make it. You got a minute to go here, crew. And what I'm telling you is this is the toughest turnaround. Dawn, you got to start in. There you go. Yep, this is the toughest turnaround. If you can hit this next 400, you're all good. Okay, then it's over with. There's 45 seconds. Good. All you need to do is get this 50 done and then get your next 400. Annie, grab your kettlebell and go. It's a short break. Yep, good job. 50, good job, that's it. Good, Ann, Susan, good work. Closing this out in 25 seconds, guys. Yep, good job. Lynn's there, Pat's there. Good job. Elizabeth's there. Good job, crew. Yep, Tammy, go on, well done. Hanging on now, 10 seconds. And if you're going to play along, you're going to go over, go over. Good, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So your 2 minutes has started. Some of you are rolling over as you finish, and that is totally fine. So now when I call out transition, you may not transition. You may choose to be like, hey, I got to go over the 2 minutes to get this done. And that's what you should do, knowing that 50 push-ups is coming next. And you can, this is the hardest part right here. And you can absolutely be like, hey, I can crank my push-ups out in 90 seconds. So it might take me an extra 30 seconds to go over and get my work done on the row, the bike, or the run. So 80 seconds here. That's if you're playing along. If you're like, no way. Then you just stop at the 2 minute mark and you move on. Okay, it's totally up to you. It's your call. You've got 65 seconds to go. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you're like, I can work extra hard at this. You're recovering, you get through it. Good, there's 60 seconds to go, 60. Yep, I'm encouraging you to do the best you can to just hang on here. Best you can to just hang on. Good, there's 45 seconds to go. And what we have next are the push-ups. You'll need 50 of them. So if this takes you 10 seconds over, that's fine. You can crank out push-ups, 50 push-ups in 90 seconds. Okay, that is altogether possible. There's 30 seconds on this. Good. And put the work in. If you're close, just put the work in to get this done. If you are close. Come on, Maureen. Good. There's 15 seconds to the top. Good. And again, if you got to go over, you're going to go over. That's totally fine. Okay, 7 seconds. Well done, Lynn. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. So that's the top. Again, if you want to play along, you're going over. This is 50 push-ups. Go over and get the work done. If you're like, nope, I just want to get through this, that's fine. Good. And a few of you are like, yeah, I'll go over, I'll play along, I'll try and see if I can catch up. So good. So Dawn, if I were you, I would just roll right onto the ground and start warming out those push-ups best you can, kipping your way through them. Okay, you can for sure recover on this piece. Good. There's 90 seconds left, so it flies by. But remember, this next 400, you're going to have some reprieve because all you're doing is push-ups here. So you're going to have some reprieve, and we're super close to the end of this, guys. Good. There's 75 seconds to go. Good. And Lynn's close. Minute 10 seconds. This is where it gets hot. I told you there's like a couple spots in here where it's like, man, this is tough to do, and you're in the middle of closing out one of them. All right, guys, so we have a minute to go, 60 seconds to go. Trying to close out 50 push-ups. Good, that's it, Laura, good. Okay, there's 45 seconds to go, and whatever, now it turns into sets of 10 or sets of 5 or whatever it is for you. Good job. Ricky, you're there. Good job. Well done. 30 seconds left. Lynn. Lynn's finished here. So some of you are up and ready to go. Good. Dawn, you can catch up here. Elizabeth, go on. Good. Will, ready to go. Well done, crew. Yep, this looks right. This is how it should look. 15 seconds, and what I'm saying is, like, you know this 400 forward and backwards, excuse me, this now becomes manageable, okay?
Where it runs?
3, 2, 1, I'll tell you in a minute, and go. You're on here. Just to frame this up, you're gonna run this 400 right here. You're gonna do 70 air squats. You're gonna run another 400. That one's gonna suck, but not as bad. Okay, you're gonna do 30 sit-ups. You're gonna run another 400. You're gonna do 30 burpees, and you'll close out with one more 400. There's 4 of them.
I thought we were only doing 10.
That is 10.
No, we started with the run.
Oh yeah, my bad. So you have 3 more runs. Yes, good job, guys. So you have 80 seconds to go. I wanna make sure that that's right. Run kettlebell, run push-up, run squat, run pull-up, run burpee, run kettlebell, run push-up, run squat, run pull-up, run burpee. You're 100% right, Lynn. Good. Should finish with 2.5 miles. Good job, guys. You got time. There's a whole minute to go here. There's 3 runs left. You can thank Lynn for that, because otherwise I was going to make you do 4 more runs. 50 seconds, 50 seconds to go. And those of you who are behind, this was your opportunity, by the way, to try and catch up. Okay, this was your opportunity to try and make up missed ground from going over on the kettlebell swing. And again, if you didn't get it, then it's going to be tough to catch up. On this one, you'll have to wait until we get through the sit-ups to catch up. It'll require some patience, and you'll have to be diligent about it, but yeah, you could for sure do it. You've got 20 seconds here, 15 seconds to get there. Good, and you're ahead of it a little bit. Good job. So it looks like some of you who went over, you caught up. This is your 70 air squat. Again, I think there's 2 sticking points, the kettlebell swing and the air squat. You get through this and you're there. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Hardest part right here, if you can find a way through 70 air squats, all you have left, sit-ups and burpees, right? And that's not an issue, okay? No problem. Good. There's, for you, there's 1 minute and 45 seconds left. And if there's a way to just kind of move your way through the pain here, you'll be fine. Remember, the 400 meters after this sucks a little bit. It's tough to get through. But after that, it's all downhill. There's 90 seconds left, you guys. 90 seconds to make your way through this. That's good, Elizabeth. Keep pressing the hips back. Sit into that squat. Good. That's it, Jay. Well done, Paul. Good. So minute 15 seconds, you guys, and most of you were able to come out of this just fine last time. I didn't see too many of you have to run it up to the end. As a matter of fact, most of you had like 15 seconds of rest before you started your 400, which is great. 50 seconds. 50 seconds. 45 seconds. Yep. Where we at, Lynn?
Oh, I got 20 left.
Okay, we got 20 to go here, you guys. So Lynn's got 20 left. She's got 35 seconds to get there. Yep, and breaking them into 10, 2 sets of 10. After those lunges yesterday, there's just fatigue there. No question about it. Good, guys. There's 25 seconds to go. If you can make it through this, and then you can get through your run, it's not an issue. There's 10 seconds to go. Yep, so some of you are going to come right off of this and go hop right into your run, your bike or your row. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and let's go. You're on. Yep. So whatever you can do here to just stay ahead of it, and what's coming next is your sit-ups. So there's a chance to catch up, right? If you have to go over here by 5 or 10 seconds, no problem. The sit-ups you can do in, 75 seconds. So there's time to catch up here. And if you can catch up here, okay, you'll get to the end of this and have finished everything. There's 90 seconds, you guys, left on this. 90 seconds. Good job. And this just becomes about work now, right? These sessions, much different than the sessions that we've been through the past, 3 months where we're very technical. The reason why these sessions are so difficult is because we're not being super technical with this. It's like, hey, run, bike, or row, swing a kettlebell, squat, do a bunch of burpees. And we do take some time to dig in here. You have a minute left. But for the most part, you're building up general fitness capacity. That's what you're doing. There's 45 seconds to go. And I said this the other day, but I love this idea. As much as I hate a shutdown, I love this idea of being forced into this way of training because we don't do it. And we have a lot of volume of this coming up the next, 3 weeks. There's 20 seconds to go, you guys, from right here. And again, if it takes you over the 2-minute mark and you want to play along to the end of this, you should. Absolutely. Good. 10 seconds to go. This is 30 sit-ups. Yep. Most of you still working on this. Lynn, Tammy, ready to go. Good. Paul's there. Here we go. And you're on for 30 sit-ups. Yep. And Lynn wants you to know she's dying right now. But we're close to the end. Will, that looks great. Good. Dawn, you caught up. Well done. Maureen's working on it. Everybody working on the sit-up right now. Good. Well done, Doug. Yep. Go on, Paul. Paul G. Here we go. 95 seconds, crew. So there's 95 seconds to go. And we'll finish with our final run, right, Lynn? Yep. Good. You keep going. I'm going to move your kettlebell so you don't hit your head. There you go. Yep, you're good. All clear. Well done, guys. There's 75 seconds to go here on this. And you'll close it out. Lynn, you're there, right?
Yeah.
Good. 60 seconds to go. Lynn's there, resting. And, right, this will be the end. There's 2 things left now. We're going to go through and count a 1/4 mile and 30 burpees. And that'll bring you all the way to the end. Good job, guys. Okay, crew, you got less than a minute, 45 seconds. Some of you are just coming up out of this now. Good. Ricky, looks like you're ready. Good. Doug, looks like you're there and ready to go. Maureen, all set. Paul's set. 25 seconds. Your final 4 minutes, you guys. Yep. Final 4 minutes of work. So this is your last 400. And most of you are up with enough time to rest here. Clock rolls for you in 10 seconds. And this will be your final effort right here. 3, 2, 1, you're on. Good. Final piece right here. Good. Yep. Keep working on it. Minute 45, you'll buy yourself some rest, and all of this work now is manageable, right? Nothing's going to go wrong here. You got your 400 meters, you know how to crank it out, you know kind of your check-in points, right? Again, like I say like, hey, at about the minute mark, my eyes go up to see where I'm at, and I go, okay, yep, I'm a little over halfway, or I'm almost halfway, and I think those are important. Yep, and Janelle, I see you're gonna finish this up, and then you'll end with your 400. Well done. 75 seconds, crew. And if you're absolutely dying, you can take this all the way to the end, right? You can take this, you can be like, I'll take this all the way to the 2-minute mark, because you can finish your 30 burpees here in easily in 2 minutes, knowing it's the last thing you're gonna do. Clock rolls in 50 seconds, 50 seconds. Good job, guys. "30 seconds. And I'll see some of you start to come off here in the next 20 seconds or so. So 20 seconds to go, 15 now. Seeing if anyone can get there. Lynn's there with 10 seconds. Dawn, thank you. You did a nice job of catching up, Dawn, after you fell behind on that kettlebell swing. Good work. Here come your 30 burpees. This closes it out, and you're on right here. Yep, so you're working right now on this. Good. There's a minute and 45 seconds. You'll close out your 30 burpees. And we will finish this session up. Good job, guys. And this will, by the way, finish up a gnarly 3 days in a row for most of you. 90 seconds, you guys. 90 seconds. Good, guys. Again, as you finish this up, good. As you finish this up, I'll make just a couple quick announcements here. 60 seconds. Good job. Good, and everybody's still working. I'll just wait for you guys to come up out of this. And then we can have a quick chat. Otherwise, 40 seconds, and I think Lynn's almost there. Good. Go on, Doug, Abby. Good work, crew. Susan, good. Got it. Lynn's there. Well done. Good. 15 seconds to the top, and I think some of you are coming out of this, obviously. Good. 10 seconds. It might be a rush or a little bit of a push to get this done. 5, 4. Dawn got it. 3. Good job, Annie. 2, 1. Rest, recover right there, you guys. So rest, recover. If you need to finish it up, go ahead and finish it up. Great, so just real quick, tomorrow is an on-demand workout, and quick announcement on that. We've switched our on-demand. We're now going to stream on YouTube, so we have a YouTube channel. If you go to the normal place that you click on your on-demand workout, it'll now take you to YouTube. Okay, we will have all of our archived workouts there. It's going to be easier for you guys to access those workouts because you'll be able to access them by cardio or strength or kettlebell or whatever it is. If you hit subscribe, it'll be much easier, and then you can set an alert so every time we post a workout, it'll just go right to your email inbox. So click on the link on our website for the remote, then it'll take you to YouTube, and click subscribe. If you have questions or you need help, let me know. If you're an on-demand person, that'll be really helpful for tomorrow. And then Friday, we're gonna run one training session at 8 a.m., the day after Thanksgiving, an 8 a.m. training session. If you guys have any questions, you can either unmute now or hit me with an email or a text message. Otherwise, you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for hanging in there with us. Thanks, guys. They're giving you a thumbs up, Lynn. Good job. Thanks, guys.
Do you need someone for Friday?